On July 29th, the 5th Bourne movie will be coming out. A movie I am so looking forward to. If I had to choose right now, Rogue One or Jason Bourne, I'm choosing Jason Bourne. So I decided let's review the whole franchise, including Legacy, all the way up to the 5th Jason Bourne movie. The Bourne Identity. Many 2 decades ago, basically. Actually, it's like a decade, almost 2 decades ago. When I was a little boy, I grew up watching this trilogy. I loved the Bourne movies. When I was little, I always like fought like them, I shot like them, I talked like them. When that song came out, I knew it was Bourne, and I'm talking about the Bourne Identity. Listen, this is one of my favorite film franchises ever. 4th one we'll talk to in about a week or a couple days. We'll see. But right now, we're going to talk about the first Bourne movie, which is starring Matt Damon, who, in my opinion, when this movie came out, everyone's like, Matt Damon in an action movie? The guy from Good Will Hunting? Wow, that's weird. And guess what? He kills it. He kills it as Jason Bourne. So basically, there's going to be a few spoilers throughout this review, but not a whole lot. So basically, the Bourne Identity is about a guy who is in the middle of the ocean with 2 bullet holes inside of him. He gets saved by this boat, by these ship people. And then he's like, who am I? Who am I? And it turns out he's got like this little thing in his thigh that leads to a bank, leads to a vault, it leads to a box opening, which leads into his name, Jason Bourne, with a different passports and a gun and money, and then the chase is on. So now you're trying to figure out what was he before all this and who did this to him, and it's just a big mystery. And oh my god, dude, this movie's awesome. First things first, Matt Damon is perfect as Jason Bourne. No one can play Jason Bourne. Ever. Like, I mean ever. That no one can play him. Matt Damon is Jason Bourne. He is awesome in this role. He's physical in this role. The fight sequences are awesome. I mean, when he punches people, especially the beginning of the scene when he's laying on the bench and he grabs the thing from the cop and he beats them real quick, man, you hear the bone crunch. Jason Bourne is a bad A. Matt Damon is awesome in this role. And you can just feel the action, because Doug Liman, who also directed Edge of Tomorrow, directed this movie. And the directing is really good. There is some like few quick cuts, whatever, but guess what? That's part of like the intensity, the quickness, and it felt so right. Like the scene, one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when the assassin comes to his apartment, it busts through the window. Man, when he sticks that pen like in his hand, I'm like, dude, no! If I was in that fight, I'd die. I'd just be like, alright, shoot me in the head now, Mr. Bourne. I would give up, man. I love that sequence. And the girl in this movie, Maria, I watched it like just literally 20 minutes ago. Maria, she's a great supporting character. Whoever plays her does a really good job. Her and Jason Bourne, they feel like a real, like, friendship kind of couple. They feel real. He cares about her and she wants to care for him, but he is what he is. And what he is, spoiler alert, once again, he's an assassin. This whole movie, the beginning of the movie, there's this guy who's going to write a book about the government, Tony Cox, whatever. And Tony Cox, he works for the government, and there's a secret organization that runs these secret assassins all throughout the world. And Jason Bourne is one of them, and he runs in Paris. And so when Jason goes rogue, all these other assassins are coming after him. And I love the scene where he's out in the field and the shotgun and the sniper. That's an awesome sequence. I love that sequence. And it's just so cool. And he's an assassin. And I won't spoil the part of why he doesn't kill the minister guy. I won't spoil that when he is the assassin. But when he gets shot and falls off that boat and goes and gets found, he is a different person. He's back to human. He just wants to know, who is this Jason Bourne? Because that's him. He's the assassin. And really, this movie, if you really look at it, it's a spy movie. It's a spy espionage movie, and it has great character and great build-up and tension and like great mystery. The mystery of this movie is what really makes this movie so good. This movie, like, alone is just a mystery, intense spy thriller. And it ends The ending is so awesome. When he goes back to the base and he figures out all this stuff, it's one of the coolest moments in the movie. And the stairway fight, I love that fight. When they're shooting everything, it's a big action scene, whatever, and I love it. When I was little, I would always think about this. When he pushes the guy off the stairs and he uses his body and he shoots the guy in the head and he lands on him at the floor. When I was little, that was like the coolest thing in the movie ever to me. And the movie ends with the organization getting shut down because of Jason Bourne, and they retire. And Tony Cox like, this thing got terminated, we thought it would work, but it doesn't. And it ends with him saying, literally, Jason Bourne is dead, there's no such thing as Jason Bourne, I am my own person. And it ends with him and Maria on the beach, and it literally ends like that. If you honestly look at the Bourne Identity, it is a singular movie, and when it ends, you're like, wait, there's a sequel? And my gosh, just by alone, this only movie, this is a great movie. It's a perfect first movie, and if you watch it, you're like, wait, there's a sequel? The Bourne Identity is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. It's directed by Doug Liman, who did it perfectly. Matt Damon, perfectly cast. The action is so gritty and realistic. The car chase scene, which I didn't talk about, is one of my favorite car chase scenes because you can see everything, and the music in that scene is awesome. I love The Bourne Identity. It's one of my favorite action movies, one of my favorite spy movies. The Bourne Identity, in my opinion, is a perfect movie, and it's a childhood movie. I loved the movie when I was little, and I still love it now, and that is why I'm going to give it a big, fat A+. If you've never seen it, please watch it. It's so good. So now in the next few days or week, I don't know when I'm going to review it, I will review The Bourne Supremacy, which will be my next Bourne review leading up to Jason Bourne, which I'm so excited for. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!